The Detroit Lions have hired Dom Capers to be the next senior defensive assistant. Let's talk Lions. Welcome back to an all-new episode. Thank you for liking, for commenting, and subscribing to the channel as we are well on our way to 2,000 subs. It's early this Saturday morning, but you know what? The news is too good not to share. In a continual effort, Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell are bringing just non-stop gold when it comes to hirings to the city of Detroit. And it's like a Liam Neeson movie where the action just won't stop, and you're totally okay with it. Dom Capers, yes, that's right, Dom Capers will be the next senior defensive assistant for our boys in Honolulu Blue. We Lions fans, myself included, have been screaming from the rooftops for experience. That is what we have been calling for. That is what we know we need. We have had so many jokers come in to the organization who have little to no experience and then just drive us into the ground like John Henry digging spikes into the railroads across America. And I'm just done with that. And I know you are. So Dan Campbell went out of his way and he said, "Who has the most experience I've ever seen as a human being?" This season will be Capers' 35th. Yes, 35. That number. I just think about it. See it in your mind. This will be the 35th season for Dom Capers as a coach in just the NFL. It's going to be his 47th year coaching. 47 years coaching. So that's like, 12 years of just college? And then he goes into the NFL for 35 seasons. Mr. Capers has got some experience under his belt. And I am excited as all get out for that. My guy's first coaching job in the NFL was in 1986. From 86 to 91 was his first time coaching in the NFL, and it was with the New Orleans Saints. He was their DB coach. And actually, side note, a few years later, when he's coaching in Houston, actually Aaron Glenn, our new DC, was playing for him, learned under him from like 02, 03, 04. Aaron Glenn actually got an All-Pros honors that year in 02, his first season, working under Dom Capers. So kind of a cool little Easter egg, you could say. Then over the next very many years, Capers held all of these different positions. He was a DC for Pittsburgh, Jacksonville, and Miami. He was a special assistant and secondary coach for the New England Patriots. He was a head coach for both Carolina and Houston. And when he was Carolina's head coach, it was when they were first brought into the league. So he was the first coach ever for the Carolina Panthers, and not to mention that he brought them to an NFC championship in just their second year of existence. Then one of his longest stints, which many of our Green Bay friends will know, was from 2009 to 2017 in Green Bay. He was the defensive coordinator for the Packers during that time under McCarthy. Looking at the Packers stats while he was there from that 2009 to 17 stint, the Packers led the NFL in interceptions. They were second in takeaways. They were fourth in sacks. And they were ranked in the top 10 when it came to points allowed per game defensively. I believe they were ranked 9th. All of that experience, whether it was him being a DC here, or whether it was him being a special assistant there, or a head coach here, all of those 35 whopping years were strictly in the NFL. That's not including his 12 years prior to making it to the NFL, where he was working as a college coach, whether it was a DC, a DB coach. Our guy's got experience, like what we have been calling for. I gotta hand it to Sheila. She has really decided to say, you know what? We could allow this team to continue to be what it's been. It's easy enough to make some money. People are gonna buy some merch. They're gonna buy tickets. She is actually trying to build out a team that is going to find success here. She is doing it differently than it's been done. Sheila, my God, do I raise my cup to you? Sure, there's nothing in it but coffee, but got to start somewhere. Lions fans, myself included, we have all been yearning, have been asking, have been hoping for experienced coaches. That's what we want. That's what we need. That's something that we have looked at and we have just been calling for. And Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes, they are giving it to us with Dom Capers. This hire is huge. They are just wrapping themselves like a mummy in experience. I'm talking like Bud Abbott and Lou Costello mummy. God, I miss those guys. This man is our very own sage. Wouldn't be shocked if he carried around a tome with him at all times. He is our Gandalf. And as Dan Campbell is building out this Fellowship of the Ring, there is so much excitement seeing every coach coming in. Dom Capers holding enough experience for the entire city of Detroit, for the entire coaching staff. I'm amped. It's a great Saturday morning. How do you feel about the Dom Capers hire? Obviously, I'm amped, but you tell me, how do you feel about the Lions hiring Dom Capers? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Look forward to reading it, discussing it with you. And as always, I'll catch you next time on Let's Talk Lions.